So knowing how to properly describe your music track is probably one of the most important aspects of the upload process. Now, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to properly describe your music, how to add keywords in the description, and how to tag them. So this is something that is probably overlooked a lot for newcomers, for people that are starting out doing stock music. I know I made many mistakes in the beginning trying to describe my music, and if you don't do this properly, your music will not be found, and it's going to be harder and harder for the customers to actually get to your music. Even if the music is amazing, it's very important to know how to describe it and how to tag it and how to use keywords. So let's just jump right into it. So how to write good descriptions and keywords for your stock music track. In this video, we're going to be covering this important aspect, and we're going to be talking about what is a good description, why you need to have a good description, and how to describe and tag your stock music track. But before we begin, let's see what is a bad description. One of the biggest mistakes composers do when starting out is to ignore or underestimate how important it is to describe your own music. This is a mistake I did in the beginning, and I suffer a lot when it came to describe my own music, and had a lot of problems in actually using keywords in the description. Now, inspirational music track, perfect for your media project, is not a good description. This is so minimal. This is something I did in the beginning because I was afraid to actually describe my music track, and this does no favor to your music. It doesn't help the client or the customers to be able to find your music track. And this is a bad description. This is exactly what you shouldn't be doing. And believe it or not, there are many who actually do this. They describe their own music using this minimal approach, this technique approach, okay? Now here's another example. This is to the other extreme. This is an awesome and amazing feel-good dance music track. It begins with a powerful upbeat and uplifting kick drum, followed by a bouncy and pulsing bass. Then the synth melodies join in while the energy rises in intensity. This is a really great track that it will make you feel like the party has just started. It will be excellent for different media projects. Now, if you describe your music track like this, you are trying too hard, and it sounds like you're trying to convince people that your music track is right for them. Obviously, I'm exaggerating this for the purpose of this video, and this description is too braggy and it's too detailed. There doesn't need to be this much, to be quite honest. So instead, you should keep it simple, short, and to the point. And keeping the same example of this electronic music track, we should do it down the lines of this kind of description. For example, electronic music track with high level of energy throughout. It evokes feelings of joy, happiness, featuring big drums, catchy synth melodies. This is a perfect example of how you can describe your music track regardless of the genre or the style. Now here's another example of the same music track. Modern and uplifting electronic music track with powerful drums, positive synth line. This is another example of how you can phrase it, how you can actually describe this particular music track. And here's another example. An upbeat and uplifting dance music track with hard-hitting beats and energetic synth. These are just 3 examples of a particular electronic music track. Again, I'm using this as an example and as a reference point. Now, why you need a description? Why you need a good description of your stock music? Well, without a good description, your music tracks will lose the ability to be found in user searches. This is very important. Even if your music track is really good, it will disappear and get lost in a jungle of other tracks, okay? Knowing how to describe your own music is as important as the music itself. And writing a good description will increase not only the chances of your music being found, but opportunities of making sale, which is the ultimate goal with doing stock music, isn't it? So the best way to describe your stock music track is to write sentences that include keywords within the description. Like for example, keywords are warm, bright, light, smooth. These are just a few of the keywords that you can include in while describing your stock music. You should also include the mood of the track, if it's a sad track or if it's an inspirational track, uplifting, happy, exciting, etc. As well as the main instrument. What's the feature instruments of this music track? What is it? Is it a piano? Is it going to be the guitar that are featured the most? Notice that I put keywords when I'm describing as well the instrument. Like for example, in this case, it's soft background piano or introspective electric guitar. I'm putting keywords in front of the instrument so I can add even more chances of this music track being found, to be honest, in searches when customers are looking for this. So let's talk about how can I describe my own music, okay? And I'm gonna be using a real life example. Here's an example of how I describe one of my pop rock tracks, okay? So bouncy and lively indie pop rock track featuring grooving electric guitars and drums that create an uplifting and inspirational mood. Perfect for background music, for commercials, TV, YouTube, summer videos, sport videos, travel shows, film, documentary, holidays, fun videos, presentations, and more, okay? So in the description, I'm using two words, bouncy and lively, and then I'm describing what kind of track it is. It's a pop rock track, and the main instrument here is the electric guitar, so obviously in the drums, okay? So, and the mood that they create is an uplifting and inspirational mood. And then I go in suggestions and where can this music track can be used. Now, what are the tags for this particular track? And here are the tags for this particular track. And this is like I took this example of a real pop rock track that I have out there. And this is just sort of as an example without even listening to the actual music track. You get an idea of what this music could be used, or what is the overall energy and vibe behind it. So that's just a few of the tags that I'm using in this particular case, okay? And this is something that is so overlooked sometimes by newcomers, by people that are starting out doing stock music. I did many mistakes when it came to tags. I think I used maybe 3 or 4 tags in the beginning, and you know, there's a lot of stock music libraries which allow you to put up to 30 tags, and some of them they allow you to put even up to 50 tags. My advice is to try to use them all and try to feel that tag, okay? So you can actually the more tags, the more possibilities of your music being found, and obviously the tags have to be relevant to the actual music track. So anyways, guys, this is just a quick tutorial video that I wanted to do in this format. Leave in the comments below what do you think of this video. If hopefully this video is helpful for you. Hope you find a lot of value in this, and leave in the comment sections if there's anything that you want to ask concerning tags and description of stock music. And if you would like to see more videos like this in this kind of format of a tutorial, and I'll be happy to answer them. So then again, man, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for all the love and support. Thanks a lot for subscribing to my channel. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and check the other videos I have concerning stock music. And as always, man, rock and roll.